Welcome guys, are you looking for some great animated family movies to enjoy with your loved ones? Look no further, because I've got the scoop on the top 10 best animated family movies. From heartwarming tales to action-packed adventures, these movies are sure to delight both kids and adults. But before jumping into the video, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our Stolis YouTube channel.
Blend in.
Huh? But what are you saying?
Too late.
No, it's not too late. I'm blending.
First, I would like to talk about number 1, Rango, came out in 2011. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.2. It tells the story of a chameleon named Rango, who is lost in the middle of the desert. He's a bit of a goofball and a dreamer, but he's also very brave. After stumbling into the town of dirt, Rango finds himself pretending to be a tough sheriff, and the townspeople love it. But things start to get real when Rango uncovers a sinister plot to steal the town's water supply. Now he must step up and become the hero he's always dreamed of being. But can he do it? This movie is a rollicking adventure filled with action, humor, and heart. It's a must-watch for anyone who loves a good underdog story.
What was that for?
You're a stranger. Strangers don't last long here.
Number 2, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, released in 2023. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7.3. Do you remember the Super Mario Bros. Video game series from the 90 seconds? Well, they are back in action in their latest movie adventure released in 2023. In this epic adventure, Mario and Luigi, the heroic plumber brothers, find themselves transported to an alternate universe ruled by the evil King Koopa. With the help of their trusty friend Yoshi and a new ally named Daisy, they must navigate their way through this strange new world, battling obstacles and evading danger at every turn. However, as they make their way through this treacherous landscape, they discover that King Koopa is planning something sinister that could spell the end of the universe as we know it. It has thrilling chases, exciting battles, and plenty of laughs along the way.
Of a lot of galaxies. They're all counting on us.
Number 3, Cars, came out in 2006. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.2. The movie takes place in a world where cars and other vehicles are alive and have personalities. The main character is a hotshot race car named Lightning McQueen, who's on his way to the biggest race of his career. However, on his journey to the race, Lightning finds himself stranded in a small town called Radiator Springs. He ends up damaging the town's main road and is forced to stay and repair it as part of his punishment. While there, he meets a rusty tow truck named Mater, a sleek Porsche named Sally, and a wise old Hudson Hornet named Doc. As Lightning spends more time in Radiator Springs, he learns important lessons about friendship, teamwork, and the true meaning of winning. Cars is a heartwarming story that teaches us about the importance of slowing down, taking in the scenery, and appreciating the people.
Hey, do I spy a little pinstriping tattoo back there?
Oh, you saw that?
Number 4, Spirited Away, came out in 2001, and this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 8.6. It's a fantastic film that tells the story of a young girl named Chihiro, who gets whisked away to a mystical and magical world. One day, while on her way to a new home, Chihiro and her parents take a wrong turn and end up in what appears to be an abandoned amusement park. But as the sun sets, the park transforms into a magical world filled with spirits, ghosts, and other fantastical creatures. When Chihiro's parents are turned into pigs by a witch, she must navigate this strange and wondrous world to find a way to save them and return to her own world. Along the way, she meets a young boy named Haku, who helps guide her through the mysteries of the spirit world. Spirited Away is a beautiful and touching film that explores themes of love, courage, and the power of imagination.
Let's go!
Number 5, Inside Out, released in 2015. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.1. This amazing animated movie is all about the inner workings of our emotions. The story follows 11-year-old Riley as she moves to a new city with her family, leaving behind everything she knows and loves. The emotions inside her head, joy, sadness, fear, anger, and disgust, work together to help her navigate through this difficult time. But when joy and sadness get lost in Riley's long-term memory, it's up to the remaining emotions to keep her happy and safe. As joy and sadness journey through the various islands of Riley's personality, they discover the importance of each emotion and how they all work together to create a balanced life. It tells us that all of our emotions are important in shaping who we are.
What? What is it, woman? What?
Signal him again.
Ah,
So, Riley, how was school?
Gotta be kidding me.
Number 6, Shrek, came out in 2001, and this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7.9. Shrek is an ogre who loves nothing more than living a peaceful life in his swamp. But one day, his world is turned upside down when a group of fairy tale creatures show up on his doorstep. They've been kicked out of their homes by the evil Lord Farquaad and are looking for a place to stay. Determined to get his peace and quiet back, Shrek sets off on a quest to confront Lord Farquaad and demand that the fairy tale creatures be returned to their rightful homes. Along the way, he meets his trusty sidekick, Donkey, and the beautiful Princess Fiona, who is also in need of rescuing. But as they journey to Farquaad's castle, Shrek and Fiona begin to develop a bond that neither of them expected. As they navigate through dangerous obstacles and hilarious situations, they discover that true love can come from the most unexpected places. Shrek is a hilarious and heartwarming tale that will have you laughing and cheering for the unlikely hero.
Shrek, I'm looking.
Number 7, Finding Nemo, released in 2003. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.2. The movie follows the story of a little clownfish named Nemo who gets separated from his dad, Marlin, and ends up in a fish tank in a dentist's office. Marlin, being a worried dad, sets out on an epic journey to find his son and bring him back home. Along the way, Marlin teams up with a forgetful blue tang fish named Dory, who is hilarious and has a talent for making everyone laugh. Together, they overcome many obstacles, including encountering dangerous sharks, escaping from a hungry anglerfish, and navigating through a field of jellyfish. Meanwhile, Nemo and the other fish in the dentist's office come up with a daring plan to escape and return to the ocean. But will Marlin be able to find his son before it's too late? You'll have to watch the movie to find out.
Well, he might be hungry.
Don't worry, whales don't eat clownfish, they eat krill.
Swim away! Oh look, krill!
Now watches the ships that...
Number 8, The Lego Movie, came out in 2014, and this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7.7. Have you ever wondered what would happen if a regular Lego guy suddenly found himself in the middle of an epic adventure? Well, wonder no more, because that's exactly what happens in the Lego Movie. The movie follows the story of Emmett, a happy-go-lucky construction worker who always follows the instructions and never strays from the rules. But when he discovers a mysterious object called the Piece of Resistance, everything changes. It turns out that Emmett is actually the Special, a legendary hero who has the power to save the Lego universe from the evil tyrant Lord Business. Emmett is joined on his quest by a ragtag group of Lego characters, including the tough and feisty Wildstyle, the enigmatic wizard Vitruvius, and Batman. Together, they must navigate a dangerous and hilarious world made entirely out of Lego bricks, including the Wild West, a pirate ship, and a city made of cloud.
Regular, normal guy.
You have the ability to be the Special because I believe in you.
Robots, destroy him!
Number 9, Despicable Me, released in 2010. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.6. It follows the misadventures of the notorious supervillain Gru as he attempts to pull off the greatest heist in history, stealing the moon. Gru is aided by his loyal army of yellow minions, who are equally hilarious and adorable. But when 3 orphan girls enter his life, Gru's plans take an unexpected turn. The girls melt his cold heart and make him question his life of villainy. Will Gru choose to continue on his path of crime, or will he become the ultimate hero and save the day? With a perfect blend of heartwarming moments and hilarious antics, Despicable Me is a family-friendly movie that will keep you laughing from start to finish.
We are going to steal the moon! I shrink the moon, I grab the moon, I sit on the toilet. What?
You're funny.
And on very last, number 10, Your Name, released in 2016. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 8.4. This animated film follows the story of 2 high school students, Mitsuha and Taki, who mysteriously begin to swap bodies with each other. At first, they are confused and disoriented by this strange occurrence, but they soon learn to adapt to each other's lives and routines. Mitsuha, who lives in a rural village, dreams of living in Tokyo and experiencing the big city life, while Taki, who lives in Tokyo, dreams of living a simpler life in the countryside. As they continue to switch bodies, they start to form a deep connection with each other despite never having met in person, as they discover that they are connected by a comet that passes by Earth every 1,200 years. They must find a way to meet each other before the comet passes, or risk losing their connection forever. Your Name is a must-watch movie that will leave you feeling uplifted and inspired.
変な夢を見てたような気がするんだけど、別の人の人生の夢？
なんだこれ。
これって
Well friends, this was the whole video, and if you enjoyed it and want to support us, the easiest way is to like the video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more top 10 lists and more entertaining content. See you in the next video.
By the time I'm done with Groot, he's gonna be begging for mercy. We have to warn him, and fast!
Wow, this is garbage. You actually